Hello, 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 all you wonderful, beautiful people. Welcome to Gangalized Treasures. My name's Renee, and I went to Goodwill, and I thought I'm just going to run in and see what they have. So I didn't film, but I do have a haul to show you, and of course, once I was in there, I found lots more stuff than I thought. But if you're new to the channel, my family and I go on what we call thrifting adventures. A little bit of background. My mom was an antique dealer all of my life. She grew up during the Depression. She knows how to stretch a dollar and knew about antiques. I didn't use the right words there. Taught me a lot. Would love to share some of that information with you. And I am learning along the way with my daughter Amanda when we get the chance to be together. And if you haven't seen the video of us together at the Peddler's Mall, go back and check out that one. I think it's called I Have a Surprise for You Today. And the Peddler's Mall was so big we had to put it into parts. So instead of going to Goodwill, which I'm kind of in a rural area, there aren't a whole lot. I don't have multiple Goodwills or multiple thrift shops. There are a couple of other thrift shops, but I have to figure out what days they're open, when I'm available to go, and if they'll let me film, and just some of those logistics. And we've been to the River West Mall. Love it there, but you do have to pay up a little bit more for those things. And at this point, and with all the inventory I have, I don't need to pay up for things that are to sell. And so I picked up some plushes. Would have known that would have been the first thing. The last Goodwill haul, I believe, was Senior Day. You should go back and check that one out. I was really surprised. It's like, would there be anything left? And I bought a Circo tan, very, I think they called it Shaggy, puppy dog with a red bandana. And it's sold in like 2 days for full asking price. So this time when I went, I found a black one. Circo, C-I-R-C-O. And he's a little black puppy dog with black eyes. He's very soft and cuddly. Lots of snuggly room in there. I don't have him on the top of my list. Goodness sakes, where is he? Oh, there he is. I paid $1.99, and he should sell about $22 to $28. And I'm gonna go and toss him, but you know, I'm not tossing him on the floor. There are bags of plushes down here from Goodwill, so he's not. I wouldn't do that to a plush. I wouldn't just throw him on the dirty floor there. And you know the hot mess garage, it's getting better. I have 4 new shelves. I have a new work table. I have that I can stand right here and put my stuff on. And I even have the tuppers to put all the plushes in. I just haven't got around to it yet. I'm surprised how busy I am. So I'm gonna go, whoop. Did you hear that? Landed on the plastic bags. And hold on just a second. I forgot I did not have these on the table because I have already listed them. This is a Mr. Coffee iced tea maker, as you can see, but there's no picture here in the front, and I saw it on the small appliance shelf, and I was like, there's no picture. And I looked it up, and they sell, even with no picture. I paid $4.99 for it. Fees and promotions will probably cost me about $3 or $4. So I'm in at about 9 or 10, $7.80 maybe, depending on how I promote it. And it should sell for about $16 or $17. Somehow that doesn't seem right. I thought it was gonna sell for more, but that's That's what my notes say. And this is a chocolate pot. It has, this shows you the inside. It has a little frother on the inside, so you pour your hot chocolate in there and you just push the top. It has batteries in it, and it froths up your hot chocolate. Even has a recipe on the box. Mine has the manual and the recipes inside. I paid $3.99 for it. It should sell for about $16 or $17. Make me a profit about $9 or $10. And I'm really liking, if it falls off the shelf, it's not going to make me anything if it's broken. Really liking these small kitchen appliances. But the other one I found was really neat. I wish I could say that I had found a Katharine Hepburn waffle maker. There's a movie she's in, and at the end, she makes waffles, but she can't cook. But she uses this really cool, very old waffle maker, and I used to have one. Mine accidentally got too hot, and I set it outside to cool and forgot about it, and it got rained on, and the hinges rusted, and yeah, you know the story. I could kick myself for not having it. But this one is vintage also. This is a Toastmaster Belgium waffle maker, model number 250. I bought this for $3.99, and it should sell for about $35 because I have the box. If I didn't have the box, it would sell for about $29 or $30. But because I have the original box, has the manual inside, it should be about $35. So, set those back over there. And those three are already posted. The next thing that I found was this beautiful pink swirl bowl. And I don't know if you can see it, but right in here it says Arcorac, France. Now a lot of people would see this and go, oh, that's pink depression glass, which it is. And they would just pass it by. What I have heard is that pink depression glass doesn't sell very well, but because this one is from France, it's selling quite nicely. I paid $2.99 for it, and it should sell for almost $20. You know, $2.99 into $20, I could make anywhere between $10 and $15. Then I have this beautiful floral. I would call this a vanity box, a bowl, a trinket bowl. But I paid $2.99 for it. It is rather new. It does say it's made in China, but it was. Let me see if I can adjust the light here for just a minute. I don't fall over. Just having technical difficulties with the light. Okay, there you go. Look at that pretty painting, hand painted. I like the colors that they're very pretty, but they're muted, and the colors go all the way around the bowl. I was really worried that I was going to take the tape off and the paint was going to come off, but it didn't. But I bought it, and then when I brought it home and I did take it off, it has a couple of chips inside the lid. But for $2.99, it's a nice big trinket box. And I couldn't find. Oh gosh, I thought that was maybe that. Maybe it does have a chip on the front. That was not there. I may have to take it back. It has a chip right there. I did not see that when I bought it, or maybe it didn't have it there. Darn. I have to take that back. That is so pretty. I was guessing it was probably gonna sell for about $20. It also has a mark right here, which I don't know if that is ink or from a permanent marker, or if that's a manufacturer's defect. I have to think about that one and taking it back. And then I bought 3 trinket boxes. I have a square one. Now this looks like inlay, but it's not. It's some kind of material that they laid over the top, because you can feel it on the top and you can feel it on the sides. But it has a nice little handle. It's all wood. The handle lifts off. Nice pale oak color with a darker. Maybe it's just, I see on this side it's really, really flat. But I think I paid $1.99 for this one, and I paid $1.99 for this one. This one, I think it's cedar, because you can smell it, and it has somebody's name on the bottom, but we're gonna take that off. The hinges are kind of newer, but I'm thinking that it might have been hand done, because you can feel the shaving. Not you can feel the shavings, because that's the part that comes off, but you can feel in the wood where they shaved it and put it on the lathe and shined it up. A hinged lid, which is very, very nice. Nice and clean inside. And these didn't cost very much, and I won't be making a ton of money out of them, but I was already there. It wasn't like I drove an hour and bought this one thing and came back. It just adds to the profit for the trip. And actually, I think by the time we get done, and if I add everything up right, and if everything sells, even at the low end of what I expect, I have $200 worth of profit. And I spent 2 hours at Goodwill. So this is the third. I spent, this one's 99 cents. It does say Smoky Mountains up there, but you can hardly tell it's there. I am going to get David to put a new clasp on it right here, because that part's broken. Shouldn't take very much money at all. And we may just sand it down and sand off that and repoly it, because I think it's just polyurethane, and it's raw wood on the inside. But I'm thinking, thinking the one from the Smoky Mountains might go for 12, maybe 15 if we get it cleaned up and get the hinge fixed. Excuse me. This kidney-shaped one, if I can find out more information about it, if it was handmade, I'm thinking I might be able to get 14, and this one I might be able to get 14 to $18. And you know, if I made $10 on each of them, I'd be thrilled. But even 5 to 8, like I said, it's just going to add to the profit. Where is, hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, in fact, let's just end the video right here. I'm going to show you a little froggy. Got a little peewee pillow pet froggy. And I don't have my little kitty that I bought. And that's a really spectacular piece that you need to see. But let's see if I can find the little peewee, the pillow pet. I spent $3.99 on it, and it can sell anywhere from $10 to $14. Now, for the peewee pillow pets, it depends on what animal it is. Like, there's a dog, and like they had $3.99 on all of them, and it sells for like $4 or $5. So those aren't the ones you want to pick up. And of course, the bigger ones do sell better. But for right now, this is part 1. Remember, as always, you're blessed to be a blessing. So go out and make today a great day.